Quality of Life Ultimate Test. The 2025 Quality of Life Index by Numbeo delivers a shocking verdict that challenges assumptions about these comparable nations. Australia claims the top global position with a score of 79, while Canada ranks 19th with a score of 72.2. This dramatic gap reflects comprehensive measurements including purchasing power, safety levels, healthcare access, living costs, property affordability, commute efficiency, pollution exposure, and climate conditions. Australia's #1 ranking places it ahead of traditionally high-performing countries like Switzerland and Denmark, indicating that the land down under creates optimal conditions for human flourishing. Lifestyle factors create the foundation for quality of life differences that residents experience daily. Australia's year-round outdoor accessibility promotes physical activity and social connection through beach culture, hiking opportunities, and outdoor dining that continues through winter months. Canada's lifestyle revolves around seasonal adaptation and indoor community building during harsh winter months, with hockey rinks, community centres, and cultural venues becoming social hubs where residents maintain connections despite challenging weather conditions. Work-life balance statistics reveal significant differences in employment satisfaction and personal time availability. Australian workers average 38.5 hours weekly in full-time positions, while Canadian employees work 39.2 hours weekly on average. Australia's 4-week minimum annual leave requirement exceeds most developed nations, while Canada provides more generous parental leave policies. Both countries offer flexible scheduling arrangements in approximately 2/3 of professional roles. Social services create dramatically different support systems that affect daily life security and stress levels. Australia's universal healthcare through Medicare covers medical consultations and procedures without direct costs, while subsidized prescription medications reduce financial health burdens. Childcare subsidies help working families manage costs, though availability remains limited in some areas. Canada's comprehensive social safety net includes universal healthcare coverage plus additional provincial programs for prescription drugs and dental care in some regions. Child tax benefits provide monthly payments to eligible families, reducing child poverty rates below Australian levels. Community satisfaction measurements reflect how connected and supported residents feel within their neighbourhoods and cities. Australian cities consistently rank high in livability surveys, with Melbourne and Sydney featuring excellent public spaces, cultural amenities, and recreational facilities. Community groups and sports clubs create social networks that support immigrant integration and long-term resident engagement. Canadian communities demonstrate strong social solidarity through volunteer networks and mutual support systems developed through harsh weather challenges. Neighbourhood associations and community organisations provide social services and advocacy that complement government programs. Recent social developments and policy changes reshape quality of life conditions in both countries. Australia implemented mental health reforms in 2024 that expanded psychological support services and reduced stigma around seeking help. Housing affordability initiatives provide first home buyer assistance, though demand continues outpacing supply in major cities. Canada's National Childcare Program began rolling out across provinces in 2025, reducing family costs to $10 daily for regulated childcare services. Pharmacare expansion provides universal prescription drug coverage for essential medications. Safety statistics reveal important differences in personal security that influence daily life confidence and freedom. Australia records 0.89 homicides per 100,000 inhabitants annually, while Canada reports 2.05 homicides per 100,000 residents. Property crime rates show Australia at 1,993 incidents per 100,000 people, compared to Canada's 2,598 per 100,000. These differences create measurable impacts on personal safety perceptions and behavioral choices. Infrastructure quality affects daily convenience and life satisfaction through transportation efficiency and service reliability. Australian cities invest heavily in public transport systems, with Melbourne's tram network and Sydney's rail system providing comprehensive coverage. Road infrastructure remains well maintained, though traffic congestion affects major cities during peak periods. Canadian infrastructure faces unique challenges from climate extremes that damage roads, bridges, and utilities regularly. Public transit systems serve major cities effectively, but rural areas rely heavily on personal vehicles for mobility. Recreational opportunities demonstrate different lifestyle possibilities that contribute to personal fulfillment and happiness. Australia's beaches, national parks, and outdoor recreation areas remain accessible year-round for most residents. Professional sports leagues and amateur competitions provide entertainment and participation opportunities. Canada's recreational landscape centres around seasonal activities that maximize outdoor opportunities during favourable weather periods. Winter sports facilities and summer camping areas provide escape opportunities from urban environments. Social mobility and equality measures reveal which country provides better opportunities for personal advancement and fair treatment. Australia demonstrates stronger income mobility, with children from low-income families achieving higher education and career success rates. However, wealth inequality remains significant, particularly affecting Indigenous populations and recent immigrants. Canada shows more consistent equality outcomes across different demographic groups, though regional variations create different opportunities depending on location. Mental health support systems create different frameworks for psychological well-being and crisis intervention. Australia's Medicare-subsidised psychology consultations allow patients up to 20 sessions annually with qualified mental health professionals. Crisis intervention services operate 24-hour helplines with trained counsellors and emergency response capabilities. Canadian mental health services vary significantly between provinces, creating uneven access to psychological support. Some provinces cover limited psychology sessions through public insurance, while others require private payment or employer insurance coverage. Australia emerges as the definitive winner in providing superior quality of life through better safety conditions, optimal climate for year-round outdoor activities, stronger economic opportunities, and higher life satisfaction rankings that create the foundation for human flourishing and personal fulfillment. The comprehensive data across multiple quality of life measurements consistently favors Australia's approach to creating conditions where residents can build satisfying, secure, and prosperous lives. These results provide the final piece of evidence needed to determine which country truly offers the better future for its citizens. After analyzing every category from population growth to quality of life rankings, the data reveals distinct national advantages. In 2025, Australia leads in GDP per capita, life expectancy, healthcare access, and quality of life rankings, while Canada excels in environmental policy, immigration processing, and multicultural integration. Australia's combination of economic opportunity, superior healthcare outcomes, and optimal living conditions creates compelling advantages for residents seeking prosperity and well-being. These comparisons reveal how national priorities shape citizen experiences. Countries focusing on balanced growth, healthcare investment, and quality infrastructure create happier populations. Which factors do you value most when choosing a country? Climate advantages, economic opportunities, or healthcare quality? Drop a comment below and let us know what matters most in your decision-making process.